Reaction from United fans after this game has been hilarious. I'm not the sort of guy to want to keep on laughing at people, taking the mick out of people. I like to be quite serious and quite balanced in my view. But United fans, they leave me no choice. They speak so much this season. They laughed at Newcastle at this season. They've laughed at Liverpool even when they were going on to win the title this season. They've laughed at my club, Arsenal. So they deserve this video, laughing, looking at them, and just understanding the state of that their club is in. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and like as well. It would be greatly appreciated. We're going to start here with this United fan who was actually crying, yes, in his review of the game. Crying real tears. I get passion for your club. Yes, if you are a person that cries, I totally understand it. But I mean, just have a listen. It's a little bit hilarious. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, man? My club is it's fully gone. It's dead. It's dead. I've never felt like this before watching a United game. This isn't us, man. This is not what I grew up recognising. We've just finished 16th. And we've lost the Europa League final to fucking Spurs. Like, watching the game and shit, I didn't really feel that nervous or that upset until it was the last couple of minutes, and it dawned on me that we've just finished 16th in the Premier League and we've lost to Spurs in a European final. Like, oh mate, I didn't think I cared this much. I really didn't until I've actually realised what just happened before my eyes. We just finished fucking 16th and we've lost the Europa League final. I've never been more emotional at football.
I'm sorry. It's just every time he just keeps saying we're 16th. I actually just can't believe it. They're 16th. I'm sorry. Football, it means a lot to a lot of people, but United fans are so entitled. This guy himself was laughing at Arsenal during the whole season. I know we haven't won anything, but United fans were already saying they've had a better season than us when they hadn't even got the trophy in their hands. So unfortunately, you're going to have to take what you have given, because you've given a lot. You spoke a lot. So, United are a mess. They're a mess. I'm sorry. 16th, losing a European final, financially in a mess, mentally in a mess. It's going to take about 10 years till this club gets back to where they need to be. I mean, my word, they're an absolute mess. And it doesn't even stop there, to be honest, in terms of the United fans and what is happening with United, because Alejandro Garnacho came behind. And this club is just comedy. This season was crap. We didn't beat anyone in the league until we reached the final. I played every round and helped the team, and to play 20 minutes today, I don't know. I'll enjoy the summer and then we'll see. I mean, the first problem United have got is players like Garnacho feeling like they're Ronaldo. A profile like Garnacho should be content with 20 minutes at the end of the game. He is nothing more than a squad player for a good team. I'm sorry to say this. I really rate players highly. He's still quite young. I think he's 20. He's got a lot to give, but players like Garnacho cannot feel as though they should be starting games. And it just goes to show how poor that United squad is, that Garnacho can come out in an interview and say this, because they haven't got many better options. Mason Mount had an absolute stinker in the final, let's be real. I rate him as a player, the fundamentals he's got, but he just had no impact in the game. Bruno from deep areas was poor. He didn't really turn up in the way that we sort of thought he would. Looking at Ahmad, meant to be one of United's better players, he didn't really show up in the second half. First half, he was a bit better, had an opportunity. But that's where United are. Players like Garnacho are able to come out and say stuff like this. That's where, as a club, you're kind of cooked. I mean, when managers suit the club, this arrogance, I think it's clear that we were the better team. Who scored? European final, who scored? Who had a game plan? I think a better team... What constitutes a better team is how they execute the season. This is why I have a thing with fellow Arsenal fans. Yes, we can say that fully fit, we play better than Liverpool. Yes, you can have that opinion, and it is what it is. But it doesn't matter. Liverpool have got the tools in their bag to do what they need to do to get the titles. Spurs did what they needed to do to get the titles. And that's the reality of football. So this idea that, we're way better than Spurs don't give a monkeys. They're walking with the Europa League on their back. Angie with the cold tweet of, I always win things in my second season. it's all hunky-dory there. For United, Ruben Amorim was even thinking about, if United fans don't want me, I'll walk out. And I mean, that's just absolutely hilarious, Have faith in yourself, Ruben. I mean, my word. But anyway, let's get shifting and sort of have a listen to what this United fan said when they played Liverpool at Anfield, by the way, in the 1-1 draw. Just look at how he attacks Liverpool for no reason. And this is what I mean when I say United fans are entitled.
This is a team that has won one title in 30 years. They go on like they've won 7 in 10 or something like that. The way they're absolutely smelling themselves. Like the arrogance in Liverpool, they forget they're a step above Blackburn and Leicester in terms of what they've achieved in the Premier League era.
I mean, that's just utterly hilarious, to be honest. They'd be crying out for Liverpool's past 5 or 6 years. They'll be crying out for that. What, a Champions League? 2 Premier Leagues? Carabao in there, an FA Cup or 2 in there as well. United would bite Liverpool's hand off, bite anyone's hand up, to swap the fortunes of their club. So this idea they could go to Anfield and get themselves, I think it was a 2-2 draw or whatever it was. I mean, it's just hilarious. That's how far the mighty are falling. They're going to Anfield celebrating draws now. They're going to European finals, celebrating the fact that they were the better team. This is not Manchester United, and I love to batter United, but they are meant to be a big club. They're meant to be the biggest. I'm not going to say the biggest because they're not. The second biggest club in England, thanks to Liverpool now equaling the 20 trophies in the Premier League, in the first division, whatever you want to call it. Then also having more Champions League. Yeah, United, you're just absolutely free falling. 10 more years till they get back to the top. I'm being dead serious. 10 more years till we see United in a fight for a title. That's the reality. But it doesn't even stop there. United have got bones to pick with Newcastle fans due to the ownership, because just have a listen to what they got to say.
Keys has been one finger typing on his blog, and he's come up with this. I wonder how many United fans are now wishing the Qatari bid had prevailed. They would have swept away the whole stagnant, sorry mess that United have become, invested millions on and off the field, and put the club back in the big time. Oh, Dickie boy, you're absolutely right. Let's have a look how it went down at Newcastle. So they signed Lewis Hall for about £28 million. Lewis Hall, all right, now, okay, what absolute young, up-and-coming 19-year-old phenom is Lewis Hall? Well, they had him there last season. They played him 8 times. And they paid $28 million for him off Chelsea. Whereas United have just paid, what? Is it 12 for Mazraoui? Yep, 28. Yep, okay. All right, cool. Who else did they sign? A Greek fella whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce, who's clearly going to be, third choice? For 20 million. Shrewd. And then they signed William Masula for about 10. And then they brought in Lloyd Kelly. Me either. And then John Ruddy. He's 37 now. Not quite the best window they've ever had. Meanwhile, Dan Ashworth secured Euro and stopped him going to Real Madrid. De Ligt and Mazraoui from Bayern Munich. Xerxes and Ugarte. Actually looks like the best piece of business Newcastle did was getting 2 million out of United for Dan Ashworth. And they got the best of the deal that then, didn't they?
So obviously he's taking a mick out of Newcastle, saying, look at them and how poor they've been. But in the past 3 years, Newcastle have been a better club than United by far. By far. Without a shadow of a doubt. Newcastle United have been better than Manchester United. And they can laugh at the signings, but you forgot Isak, you forgot Gordon, you forgot Tonali, you forgot Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, come on now. Have some respect for Newcastle and what they've done. You'd bite your hand off for their ownership for sure. You guys are now in debt, by the way. And this is what I mean with United fans. They're so obsessed with everyone else that they can't see the problems staring right in their faces. But anyway, this is beautiful to see from an Arsenal perspective, from a Newcastle, from a Liverpool perspective. To see United players like this, players like Euro don't deserve this. I thought he was very, very good. He's going to be a top-class defender, and he should be leaving that club as soon as he can. But, Bruno Fernandes talks a lot. Maguire in there. Sorry for him, to be honest. He's one of their better players, and that says a lot. Xerxes, better than Højlund, but again, it's a long, long, long road for United, and I can't lie, respectfully, as somebody who's fair and biased, you're going to have to just hold out because it's looking bleak. But anyway, that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, peace.